that's the proof. Ignorance collective, arrogance supreme. Click of a shutter expose the West dream. A child starving, vulture waiting pan flesh. Journalists snap glory, Africa dismissed. They clap, they cheer, they sip wine aloof. And me say, that's the proof. And that's the proof. White world arrogance blind, reward cruelty, celebrate crime. And that's the proof. Ignorance thick as chain. If the child was white, the mob would scream in pain. And that's the proof. Racism woven in law. They photograph death but refuse to cure flaw. And that's the proof. Arrogance without use. They feast upon the suffering. And that's the proof. Kevin Carter name etched, but culture more vile. Pulitzer clap echo while a child die fragile. A vulture 5 feet away, world freeze frame. But West say art, not indictment for shame. If that belly empty child was blonde hair, blue eye, they woulda tear him limb for leaving him for die. But African flesh reduced to symbol for prize. That's racist ignorance dressed up in disguise. Unearned arrogance, they pose as refined, but their empire built on genocide line. From Congo to Sudan, from Ghana to Cape, camera clip currency, for suffering tape. This not about one man, this a system of diff that glorify image while justice left. For your worship a photo but now save a life. For your toast with champagne while famine rife. White West arrogance unearned in claim, still acting as teacher while guilty in shame. From colonial lash to economic chain, from museum skulls to famine remain. They document pain but they don't intervene. They love spectacle but they hate what it mean. Indifference codified, arrogance proof, award for the crime. And that's the proof. And that's the proof. White world arrogance blind, reward cruelty, celebrate crime. And that's the proof. Ignorance thick as chain. If the child was white, the mob would scream in pain. And that's the proof. Racism woven in law. They photograph death but refuse to cure flaw. And that's the proof. Arrogance without use. They feast on our suffering. And that's the proof. Remember Leopold, rubber can go hand cut clean. Europe call it progress, Africa call it scream. Remember Namibia skull ship fill lab. No famine photos serve the same old grab. Slave ship spectacle, auction black stage. No Pulitzer prize for starvation page. History repeat, only costume switch. Ignorance reward while the poor stay stitched. So me bonfire pan Carter but more pan the crowd. Who clap for his prize, who cheer it loud. The arrogance collective, the ignorance mass. That's the proof of empire built pan a loss. And that's the proof. Racist arrogance reign, indifference a weapon, ignorance chain. And that's the proof. White world can't excuse, reward wickedness and call it new. And that's the proof. Truth stand bare, they feed upon no suffering, pretend to care. And that's the proof. History speak aloof, empire guilty. And that's the proof. The shutter click is evidence.